Had a piece of foam in there before. Today we're working on the three-wheeler. It's got four wheels. What am I talking about? I'm so used to three-wheelers. Working on the four-wheeler right now. 600 Sportsman. It's Polaris. Oh, you guys probably can't see it very good, so let's go around to the other side. This thing hasn't run in quite some time. Hey, there we go. That's much better. So it's it's getting weathered. It's been sitting out for a long time. We actually did a video on this not too long ago, a year and a half ago maybe, and it hadn't been run in several years. This thing hasn't had the oil change or the spark plugs change or the coolant change, nothing like that, in probably about 10 or 11 years. So on-demand all-wheel drive, great. It's got some fuel in it because I put some fuel in there. There's no battery. We're gonna grab that right now. We're gonna get this started. We wanna get this listed for sale today and see how much money we can make on it. It's not about making a lot of money, but we could use the money right now. We got some house projects going on and we gotta get rid of all the stuff, okay? So let's do that today. Thanks for bearing along. I'm Justin. Let's get started on this. All right, here we are. We're going with the Super Start Power Sport Absorbent Glass Mat. I think that's what it is. The AGM battery. This is the ETX, I should say. ETX 20L Super Start from O'Reilly. These are already pre-filled. Oh, let's see here. Hey, Crystal. This thing's been sitting in the grass and in the weeds. This sure beats the batteries that you got to put the acid in. I feel like these last longer too. Don't quote me on that, but I think they do. Oh, and just the first issue right there. It does not, I don't think it's gonna fit here. It's just too bad. It doesn't fit. I don't know what's going on. This is the second battery we've purchased that's supposed to fit, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna get some measurements. We're gonna find a battery that fits. We're gonna do that today. So, hour and a half for me, 5 seconds for you. Here we go. Well, we're back. A little more than an hour. Right, buddy? Little man over here is gonna go kick some rocks for a while. And we're gonna go head on over to the wheeler. Got a battery. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Just in case anybody else has this Polaris, it takes the XL30 LA, not the XL20 because that's gonna be too wide. At least this one, 2004 600 twin model. We'll see if we gotta use the height adjuster or height block. Had a piece of foam in there before. All right, so this one's much bigger width-wise, height-wise, but I think we're gonna go in. Clayton, there's lots of little stickers around. Be careful. Careful. Are you being careful? Good job. Yeah, look at that. Perfect fit. Excellent. I get you a better angle right now, but this side's full. Stand by, we'll get there. See if this thing's gonna fire up or if it's gonna give problems. I think it's gonna fire right up. Lots of these little pokers around, so it'll be nice once we can get this just done. Get this out of the weeds at least. See if we can find the keys here for this thing. All right, well, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got engine, It's electrical anyways. That's on. Don't want to spend a lot of time on this. We're not going to try to make this perfect. We want to make sure it runs good. We want to make sure it's got fresh plugs, oil. I think the coolant's going to be okay. Maybe not. Maybe we should change that. Ready? Let's see what it's got for miles on this thing. Oh, don't forget the screwdriver here. Copy that. Park. Yep. This thing just, that sticks a little bit. Is that supposed to stick? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's supposed to stick. Oh boy. Sounds like the starter's a little rough. Click, click, you hear it? Come on. Guess we better address that. Starter stuck. Where is that thing? Well, let's see if we can find the starter on this. Clayton's not too happy. He wants to stay out, so we're gonna let him stay out with me, but I just gotta get this thing out of the weeds. Where's the starter on this? Let me see it. Hey, there it is. Well, right under here. There we go. All right, now we're ready. There we go, fires right up. Oh, can't get my hammer back. Come on. Whew. It's running on choke right now. Don't lose the hammer. See, this stuff right here is stinkweed. It just gets all up in your nostrils and your lungs. Yuck. Hey, pretty good. Oh. I'm gonna leave it choked here for a second. See if we can get this up. There you go. Always find stuff wrong when it's been sitting for a while, and that starter is not good. It sticks at all. Yeah, it started it, but that's about it. Let's see if we can get this pulled around to the front yard. We're gonna lose the hammer. It's Mama. See if it'll run without choke. Yeah, it's idling. You want the good news or the bad news? All right, the good news is it's running pretty good. We'll put spark plugs in it and all that jazz. Bad news is the starter is bad. Do a guy and a gal sell it just like it is? Or do they replace the starter?
See how much the starter is. Save somebody else the headache. Is it hard to replace?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably not hard to replace.
Where's the starter located?
Right underneath the seat, right down here. I mean, you got to take the side panel off, but that's, I don't know. See if it'll fire up one more time.
Check it out, buddy. Let's try it.
Do it, do it. I'm gonna keep my hammer though. You wanna go for a ride, buddy? Subscribers, tell us what you think you would sell this for. 2004 Sportsman 600 twin. Carbureted, of course. I don't know how many miles it has on it or hours, but it's not that much. This button right here, it sticks.
Oh, that worked.
That cleared it, yeah. I'm gonna really load it up and short something out.
Oh, there's RPMs. Oh, 185.
185, that's the trip. So keep going. 1,421, no, 142.1 miles. That can't be right, no way.
I think it's 1421.
Oh, 1421, that's better. There we go. Is that acceptable? Look at that, it's getting there. It's got a case of the sits.
Yeah.
There it goes. In and out, soft. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
If I hold this, will it clear that? Clayton's got the right idea. Oh, that's the hours, 185 hours, 1,421 miles, I think. Roll Tide roll. Watch, you ready? On. Have fun.
He's ready.
All right. Yeah.
Want to drive?
So this hasn't had an oil change in about 10 plus years, like I said in the early parts of the video, but hasn't really been driven much. I don't know the last time it did have the oil change as far as the miles go. We put new tires on it about 1.5 years ago. Those still look good. They don't look weather checked. Really what it comes down to is we've got the Enterprise 423,000 miles. That's going down the road to the junkyard. And we've got 76 Power Wagon Revival happening. We've got the 1-ton with the transmission out. We've got the Dart with the whole front end needs to be put back together. How's it going? Clayton, cool, huh? Give you a thumbs up? Finger in the mouth. I bet he's loving it though. Think it sounds nice and smooth.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds good.
It's a good runner.
Yep. We got the 83 6.2 diesel, and we got the diesel Jeep over there, and then this Jeep right here is the CRD. Many of you subscribers know about that. Got the other one sitting out there, so it is time to move things down the road. If you can tell, we've got the garage, it's been getting worked on. We've been doing the majority of that work. We've got a good friend who does construction. He's been kind enough to help us get that project started. And as Mama and son go driving off there through the mud. Cool. We were able to get the house shingled, which is wonderful because it was leaking water. As you can tell from the outside, it is a mess. So we want it to look like this. Instead it looks like that. There they go. Material things are not important, but we're trying to have a safe roof over our heads and home without mold and that type of stuff that gets into you. You don't want it. Mooser, hi. It's not too hot out here today. I think it's about 75 degrees right now. Moose, you're in the shade, you're doing good. Kind of a sad story with the Enterprise. We were going to take this to 500,000 miles and everything broke at the same time. Engine is still okay. Headrest, everything is, I mean, the glove box is out. That happened when we were doing a community project and someone closed the door rather hard. Yeah, there's the glove box. There's a bumper for a Ford Fusion. It's got the BBS wheels on it. It's pretty awesome for a station wagon. Looks pretty slick. Well, let's put some spark plugs in this and change the oil and air filter.
Yeah.
We're gonna send it. See if it starts up one more time for fun. Then you can shut it off. All right. Well, here we are, we're back. We got Mama mowing the lawn. You might hear it, but the lawn's got to be mowed. So it is the next day. Rained a little bit last night, that was nice. Starts up. Runs well. Haven't had one problem with the starter since we had that initial issue. So we're gonna send it with that starter. We've got some Champion Copper Plus spark plugs here. Can't really see the part number on this one. 444 RC7 YC3. We're gonna throw 2 of those in. We've also got a little fuel filter. I don't think we're gonna touch that. I don't think we need to. Got our Polaris oil filter, 254 0086. Then we got our Polaris air filter. I don't know if this is OEM, probably not. But Mama's really doing a good job over there mowing the yard. Right on. Look at her go. Just rolling. Clayton's riding with her. We're gonna go right for the air filter. Yep. Get that over. Yeah. Doesn't exactly want to go over that. I don't know why. We got the positive side over it. Touch on that a bit later. This kind of wraps around a little bit. Off. Yeah, it looks like OEM. So that's good. Filter doesn't look bad. Looks like it's gotten a little moisture. It's on there good. We'll grab 8. Straight for the flathead here. Save on that. Little bug. Doesn't look too, I mean, you can still see light through there. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're gonna switch it out anyways. On to the brand new. If anything else, it's a little reassurance that it's been replaced. Would you guys have changed that out or would you have left it? I really don't think it's, would have been bad to leave it on there. It's not brand new, but it's also not terrible. All right, let's get some spark plugs in, buddy. You want to hold on to that one? Hold on to that. Thank you. Okay. Where are the spark plugs on this, mister? Let's see here, buddy. Yeah. Ready? Get this off. Let's see if we can find some spark plugs in here. Come off? I don't know. One. Where's the spark plugs? Oh man. Got coolant in there. Where are they? You see them? He's holding the spark plug. Like, where am I gonna put this thing? I don't even know where they are, little buddy. You wanna hold this one too? Those are champion plugs. Yeah, buddy.
Yay!
You ready? You want to ride, don't you? We just have to wait just a little bit. Think we figured out where the are. Maybe. Don't take my word for it. Let's get this out of here. All right, pulling out our Sportsman spark plug set. Magnetic thin wall socket. Clayton's ready to go for a ride, so actually checked the oil on this and it looked good, believe it or not. So I don't think we're gonna even do an oil change. Can I get this? This has got to be one of the worst designs ever. And change my mind, but this is goofy. Agree or disagree? It's just, I'm gonna grab a 5/8. I guess I'm gonna grab another wobbly bit. Shouldn't be this difficult. I know. Hang on, we're not ready yet. Not yet, buddy. I know. I agree. He's working on it though. You get it? Are you fixing it? There you go. We'll just throw the tools right up on the Enterprise. All right. Air filter's good, secured. We got both plugs in. We're ready to go. Check it out. Fires right up. Runs good. Those other plugs were toast. New feel. Clayton, you want to go for a ride? Shift's nice and easy. Any cats or dogs? Just one dog. Let's see, we got everything on here. I hope so. Here we go, little buddy. Yeehaw! Right, Clayton. You having fun? Lots of pokers down here. We're rolling. Oh, better grab this. We're gonna need this here. Let's do something. Yeah. How's that? No, it's the wrong side. I can't touch the handle. How's this, little buddy? Here we go. Through the water. Good to have this thing ready to go. It's been sitting in our yard for probably 4 or 5 years. I think we drove it once or twice, a year and a half ago or so. Put new tires on it last year and a half, and just doesn't get driven. So if you got junk sitting in your yard, not necessarily junk, right, buddy? try to get $2,500 out of this. I think it's worth it. Runs great, doesn't smoke, doesn't burn through oil that we know of. Starts right up now. Yeehaw! Well, here it is. Sportsman 600 twin on-demand all-wheel drive. We officially listed it for $2,500. That is all the money that we're going to ask, and that is the only amount that we're going to accept, at least for the foreseeable future, unless it doesn't sell for, oh, I suppose maybe a month. We're going to keep this even longer than that, perhaps. $2,500 all the live long day. Do you guys think that's a good price, or is that too high? Or is that too low? I've got dings coming in. A couple people interested so far, but you know how that goes. Lots of messages, nibbles, not a lot of bites. We're gonna finish this video out after it sells, and I'm gonna tell you just how much we got. So stick around, be right back. Wish us luck, by the way. Moose, you're jumping on the trampoline? Jump, buddy. Jump. Jump, Moose. Nope. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, it's the next day, and although the wheeler hasn't moved a whole lot, at least from that spot it actually has, one guy came out to take a look at it today, or took a look at it, took it for a rip down the gravel road, brought it back, thought about it for a couple hours. It was kind of hard to give him that leeway because I had about 3 or 4 other people that really wanted to come out and take a look at it today. One person said they wanted it, didn't need to come look at it, they were good with it. And the first looker decided to pass on it, and then immediately after that it sold. So it took 2 people to come look at it, and good to go. So $2,500 out of a 4-wheeler that had been sitting for a while, and we weren't using it really ever. So just, there's a benefit in that. $2,500, was it worth it? Should we have asked more? Should we have asked less? Anyways, it fired right up this morning and ran really good. Moosey, Moosey. Just a little flick of the key and it's running, cruising down the road. And I, truth be told, I had it pinned last night, just making sure nothing was gonna break. Probably pinned for a good, half a mile, I would say. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got more coming up. We got all kinds of stuff sitting here, and you know how it goes. One project at a time turns into about 4 or 5. But hit that subscribe button for me if you would. My family really appreciates it, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.